Snow White, a favorite story in rhythm and rhyme, retold by Jonathan Peele, illustrated by Maxime Lebrun, music arranged and produced by Stephen C. Music. Snow White is an old German fairy tale about a young princess with skin as white as snow. After Snow White's mother died, her father married a woman who was beautiful but evil. Every day, Snow White's stepmother asked her magic mirror who was the fairest in the land. Turn the page to find out the mirror's reply. Remember to sing along.
Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? It is Snow White, came the reply, and the mirror never lied. The evil queen was angry, so Snow White could not stay. She ran deep into the dark, dark woods, and soon she lost her way. She saw a little cabin, and she found a little bed. She crept inside that little house and lay down her head. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? It is Snow White, came the reply, and the mirror never lied. Snow White woke the next morning and got a big surprise. 7 people surrounded her, all men of little size. Poor Snow White started crying and told how she ran away. The 7 dwarfs were kind to her and said that she could stay. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? It is Snow White, came the reply, and the mirror never lied. When the dwarfs went to work, Snow White stayed home to clean. A stranger knocked upon the door. It was the evil queen. She dressed like an old woman, selling apples door to door. Snow White picked one, took a bite, and then fell upon the floor. The dwarfs came home and cried, "Who poisoned our fair lass?" Then they laid her on a nearby hill in a coffin made of glass. One day a prince came riding and saw Snow White where she lay. In sorrow he knelt down and kissed the pretty poisoned maid. The prince's kiss was magic and destroyed the evil spell. The prince and Snow White fell in love. That's the story the 7 dwarfs tell. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Snow White. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? It is Snow White, came the reply, and the mirror never lied. The evil queen was angry, so Snow White could not stay. She ran deep into the dark, dark woods, and soon she lost her way. She saw a little cabin, and she found a little bed. She crept inside that little house and lay down her head. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? It is Snow White, came the reply, and the mirror never lied. Snow White woke the next morning and got a big surprise. 7 people surrounded her, all men of little size. Poor Snow White started crying and told how she ran away. The 7 dwarfs were kind to her and said that she could stay. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? It is Snow White, came the reply, and the mirror never lied. When the dwarfs went to work, Snow White stayed home to clean. A stranger knocked upon the door. It was the evil queen. She dressed like an old woman, selling apples door to door. Snow White picked one, took a bite, and then fell upon the floor. The dwarfs came home and cried, "Who poisoned our fair lass?" Then they laid her on a nearby hill in a coffin made of glass. One day a prince came riding and saw Snow White where she lay. In sorrow he knelt down and kissed the pretty poisoned maid. The prince's kiss was magic and destroyed the evil spell. The prince and Snow White fell in love. That's the story the 7 dwarfs tell. Mirror, mirror on the wall,